Yo, what's up guys, my name is Hakiii and welcome to the most underrated cars in GTA 5 Online Part 5. You guys absolutely love this little mini series and I love making it for you guys. Now here's today's notification shout out up on the screen. If you want to win one too, make sure you have the bell turned on so you're one of the first to type hashtag Hakiii in the comments. And just before we start the video, if you go on to enjoy or find it helpful, take a second to drop a like on it, that'd be awesome. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a sub, join the Hakiii army because you do not want to miss any more videos like these. And why not help us get to 100,000 subs, that'll be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, let's get straight into it. So first underrated car, we have the Phoenix. The Phoenix is an absolutely amazing muscle car. It looks sick. There's a lot of really cool looking muscle cars in GTA and this is one of the best looking ones in my opinion. And you might be asking, Hakiii, where can I even buy the Phoenix and how much does it cost? Well, you'd be happy to know it's technically free because you can actually get it off the street. And up until not too long ago, I didn't even know you couldn't just go and buy it off a website. You actually had to find it off the street. So I guess you can in some way call it a rare vehicle, although it's not hard at all to find it in the street. So it's technically a free vehicle and all you have to pay for is the upgrades. And speaking of the customization, it's got some great customization. There's specifically 21 categories to customize, which is a very nice amount. There's some cool features like, for example, you can have a glass roof on it, which is a really nice touch. And probably the craziest thing about it is the super high spoiler you can have. I really haven't seen that type of high spoiler on any other car in the game besides the Gauntlet Classic Custom. That's the only other car I've seen this type of spoiler on. It goes well with so many different paint jobs as well, so if you have a nice paint job on it, it's gonna look good. It's also got a nice muscle car engine sound, and because it's a muscle car, you can actually do the two-wheeler wheelie with it, like the speed glitch. I find that really fun to do with muscle cars in GTA. And I guess if you want me to make a video about the different spawn locations of the Phoenix, I guess I can do that. Just go ahead and comment down below. Definitely go and get yourself a Phoenix if you don't have one already. It deserves to be shown some more love. But on to vehicle number 2, we have the BF400 motorcycle. You can buy it in the San Andreas Super Autos website for only $95,000. That's a very good price if you ask me. And this is one of the best performing motorcycles in the entire game, and it's a lot cheaper than some of the other motorcycles that compete with it. Like for example, the Hakiii Drag, that's like $800,000 or something like that. And as you can probably tell, the BF400 is an off-roading motorcycle, but it's actually good in off-roading and just like on regular roads as well. So you don't actually have to be off-roading with it for it to be good. It's good on either. Besides it being very fast, I like that you can easily wheelie with it at any time you want, whether you're going at top speed or just starting to accelerate. Legit, like it might be the easiest bike to pull wheelies with in the entire game, which makes it a lot of fun to just go roaming around the map with. When you first go and buy it, you're gonna notice that you're gonna need to select one of the two liveries. They are pretty cool liveries, but if you don't want a livery on it, you could just go into LS Customs and then select the no livery option, and then it's gonna be a clean motorcycle just like you see in the gameplay. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think you can use this for off-road races as well, even though it's a motorcycle. And I mean, it is in the motorcycle class, but it's a way better version of the Sanchez, I think. It absolutely destroys the Sanchez in every way possible. So is it the best off-road bike in GTA 5 Online? 100% yes. Is it the best overall motorcycle? I don't think it's quite the best, but it's definitely one of the best. And for only $95K, you're getting a really good deal. Highly recommend trying out that bike. Next vehicle though, we have the Panto. I've mentioned I have a ton of respect for the Panto. It's one of the more OG cars in the game. I've mentioned how awesome it is in my garage tour video and also some Garage Wars episodes. And just by taking a quick look at it, you can see how small and compact it is. I know from experience it's a lot of fun to play sumo and like custom bumper car LTMs with the Panto, like Panto only. Everyone crashing into each other and flipping over like crazy. If you're gonna buy this car, don't buy it for the performance because it's really not meant to be anything crazy in terms of performance at all. Besides some decent speed for its class, it doesn't have anything that great performance wise. So just don't buy it for that. Buy it more for the looks of it, the style of it, and the cool and unique customization options it has. I just like how the Panto is such a small vehicle and most of the vehicle is just like the two doors in the interior obviously, and you see there's no room for a trunk even, like all the luggages and bags are up top, which I think is a really cool and unique look as well. And that's one of the cool customization options it has. It's one of the roof options. You could just put a bunch of bags on top of the car. It's got 22 categories to customize, which is a lot. It's more than the Phoenix. You also have a lot of the sticker bomb options if you're into the sticker bomb style. For example, you can put them on the bumpers if you're into that. It's got some cool skirt options and even spoiler options. Yeah, that's right, you can actually have spoilers on it, and the roof options as I mentioned earlier. And as you can see in the gameplay, you can actually have invisible body parts on the Panto, which is really cool. You can have the back of it invisible, you can have the side skirts invisible, and even the roof of it, and even like most of the front of it, like a good chunk of the front of the vehicle is just invisible. You can just see the headlights freaking floating. So it's got these little cool glitches glitches you can do with it, which you really can't do to any other vehicle in the game that I know of. It's basically like doing the invisible arms or invisible body glitch only to your car instead of to your outfit. And finally, you can buy it on the San Andreas website for $85,000. I think that's a fair price point. It's not more expensive than it needs to be, it's not cheaper than it needs to be, although we the community love when it's cheaper than usual, which is not the case most of the time, sadly. But next vehicle, we have the Cognizati Cabrio. Right off the bat, I'm gonna point out that the coolest feature is that it's a convertible. Basically, it's a hardtop convertible. Basically, you buy it as a hardtop, and then once you're driving it, you just hold right on the D-pad on console. I'm not sure what it is on PC, but if you hold right on the D-pad on console, it's gonna switch, and then it's gonna turn into a fully open, no top car. Now, the thing is, you can only do this if you're driving pretty slowly or you're just staying in one place, because if you're driving even semi-fast, it's just not gonna work. So that's something to keep in mind, but it's a really cool feature on only a select few vehicles in GTA 5 Online. It's more of like a story mode type thing. Besides that, it's got some great handling as well. Like, driving it around is very easy, and it's got some solid speed for its class as well, and it's overall just a very sophisticated looking vehicle. It's a very cool looking vehicle. I'm a big fan of it, and you can get it in the Legendary Motorsport website for $185,000. That's another good price, I'd say. Not too expensive, that's actually pretty cheap. Now for the final vehicle, we have the Vodka. You can tell straight away this is based off of a Lamborghini, and there's definitely a couple of supercars based off of a Lamborghini in GTA 5 Online, and I'd say out of all of them, this is the most similar. Like, this looks the closest to a real Lamborghini. So if you want to feel like you're actually driving a Lamborghini in GTA, this is the closest thing to it. I think this supercar, especially looks wise, is super underrated. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. As I said, it looks a lot like a Lamborghini in GTA, the closest thing to it. So you probably guessed it, I think it looks awesome. You can get it in the Legendary Motorsport website for only $240,000. That's a very good price, especially for a supercar. I didn't even mean for all the cars on this list to be this cheap. I mean, all the cars on this list have very good prices, and for $240,000, don't expect the Vodka to be able to compete with the top tier supercars. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's got okay performance for the price of it, but don't expect anything crazy. This list really turned into like a budget type underrated car video, but I didn't even mean it to, because once again, all these cars are very cheap. But let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know which ones you do have, which ones you don't, and feel free to leave some underrated cars you think I missed or just haven't showcased yet on this series down below in the comments. I'll be happy to hear what you guys have to say. But I hope you all did go on to enjoy this video. Hopefully it did go on to help you out. If it did, take a second to drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, this has been Hakiii. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.